It's like a jail sentence. I don't care what you do. I'm going to own you for life.
Hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea.
DDG is not playing with Joe Budden. If you don't know anything about DDG and his YouTube career, when he beef with you, not only is he going to get every single dollar he can off your name, but he's not going to stop until you're 6 feet underground. Let me tell y'all what this dude was doing today. He was on stream with 5,000 people. I haven't seen DDG stream in months, but I'm sure today he thought to himself, let me try to end Joe Budden and let me just wake it up. So here's what he was saying, all right?
See, Kai is nice. If I was Kai, I would have ended his career. Kai is nice. I'm not nice. I'm not nice. And I might drop a diss track just to get even more money. If I don't hit my peak of money that I want to make off of you, I'm gonna go even further. I might Kendrick Lamar you, nigga. I might not like us you. Just because you think you nice. This rap beef. It's rap beef, y'all. He a rapper. It's okay. I ain't dissing no streamer, right? He's a rapper. Rap beef always get views. Come on now. Y'all know I get petty, man. I need my money. This my third reaction. JoJo, I got about 5 more.
So right now, he's watching some of Joe's girlfriend's YouTube channel. I didn't even know she had a YouTube channel. Y'all know the beautiful woman Joe is dating. I can't pronounce her name. It's Katelys or Katalis, something like that. And so he was watching her YouTube videos, giving her advice. He didn't say anything disrespectful about Joe's girl or her children, but he just kept it on Joe. Here's the next clip.
Joe, you messed with the wrong one, buddy, yo. I'm finna make some money off of you, and you're not gonna make any more after this. No more brand deals for you, JoJo. You messed with the wrong one, buddy. Put this on TikTok. We need him gone. All women empowerment, everything going on. Listen, ladies, y'all want to cancel somebody? Let's cancel JoJo. I know he bisexual, but the LGBT community, y'all need to cancel him too. Y'all the strongest cancelers there is. We got to get him gone. JoJo got to go.
Now, for context, he's talking about the Esther Baxter situation. And that's why I really feel like I think Joe need to try to squash this, because y'all know what's been going on this year. Anybody who got a subsection of people on the internet that don't like them, they trying to get you out of here. And if DDG wake that up, I think Joe could have a situation on his hands. I'm just being honest with you. I remember I was posting Joe when the Diddy thing happened. And I think Esther, she came out and made a statement. They was in my comments, they was like, yo, they was begging me, make a video about Tahiri, make a video about Esther Baxter. Because now, you know, people seem to think I'm like a Joe Budden correspondent. But I only really post his clips when he's talking about something that's a trending topic that week, if you notice. Some Wednesdays and Saturdays, I don't post Joe clips because his commentary on something might not be what I think is, you know, YouTube video deemable, okay? But, you know, I do pretty much post him a lot. But my thing with that situation is Esther, she kind of seems like she ain't really trying to get that deep into the situation. Him and Tahiri, it's so up and down. They cool, then they not cool. And also the courts handled that situation. So I just didn't necessarily feel the need to talk about that. But this nigga, DDG, oh, he went through, it's more for him to go through. because like I know the history and everything. He went through a little bit of it today. He got to the Tax Stone interview, the Breakfast Club interview, where they was talking about Esther, and when him and Tax Stone had that viral moment with Esther. But I think DDG is really gonna try to cancel Joe. I do. I'm just being honest with you. I don't think he cares. Let's continue.
Can y'all find the woman's Instagram that he set on?
Looking for Esther Baxter.
Because I feel like she hasn't got the opportunity to have a platform, and I would love for her to come on No Ordinary Podcast and speak about what happened and him being a part of that baby's like her losing her beautiful baby that probably would have been a superstar. Like, it's not easy to get pregnant. When a woman gets pregnant, that is a miracle. That is God's miracle. It's not easy. It's people that out here that can't even get pregnant. And this man is out here on a podcast with a successful business. I don't know what you doing, ma'am, but if you want a voice, I want to give you a voice. I want to give you a platform. And I'm going to give you some money to come speak. Come holler at me. I want you to talk about what really happened, because he lying on you.
Now, he did go on to DM Esther on the live. I think he was trying to make sure, he wasn't coming off as vindictive, but this is his angle. Joe is an abuser. We need to get rid of him. Why does he have a platform? That's why I'm telling y'all, this not no jokey thing no more, if you asking me. I don't know if Joe is talking to his lawyers right now, because I know if I saw it, he saw it. But I think, look, Joe, if you can squash it, I think you should try to squash it. Not to say you got anything to hide, because like I said earlier, I think these situations that he's talking about, if I'm not mistaken, they were handled in court. So I'm not trying to say like he's so afraid of DDG canceling him, but I just feel like right now in this climate, and with the whole Diddy thing, and some people trying to come at you for Diddy. Now it's not a big loud voice, because I don't know if Joe was doing any type of freaky stuff with Diddy. I doubt it, but I'm just saying they coming for everybody right now. And this, to me, it didn't have to be that serious, but sometimes you don't know. Like, when you talk about somebody, you can't control how they're gonna respond. You just can't. I think in Joe's mind, he didn't say anything that was that bad. But look, some people could say, oh, well, this is proving that Joe was right. DDG a clout chaser. All that shit is cool. But Joe has had too many unfortunate situations with this network. And like I said, he's weathered the storms. The Rory and Mal storm, he weathered. The shit with the female podcast, he weathered it. But you got to keep asking yourself, how many times can some shit go down? Not like to the point you just get tired. Personally, Joe, man, he 44 years old, bro. How long you want to keep fighting unnecessary battles? That's just in my opinion. We not done yet. A few more clips. So he started listening to some of the Twitter spaces too. And this was Joe, speaking on the whole DDG thing. And he was trying to stand 10 toes down. And this is what DDG said about it. But first, we got the clip from the spaces.
Don't do that, Joe, because you've had people that you didn't like before, and then you do like a pull-up or an interview with them on the phone.
And then that will change. That's fine. But until then, this is how I feel. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it, and that's it.
Joe, you
All this fucking
pandering
pandering shit. The fuck out of here. You niggas is soft.
We here to talk
Ain't
about how
nobody
the fuck.
pandering. That man is making his money in his own right.
I
That man
can't
is
wait
making
till
money in his own
DDG
right.
and Tyler make a collab.
Yo, why are you stepping on our topics? We're not being soft. We're just not. We have topics. This guy.
Nigga, you was wrong. He's stepping on it because he was loud and wrong. That's why. Loud and wrong. Like,
I'm stepping on it because I heard Dash
where was
play
he
the
wrong?
clips, and that was the nicest Joe Budden podcast I've ever been on.
Yeah, yo, folks, your peers are telling you, Joe. They're trying to warn you without warning. They don't want to say it, but they're basically telling you, Joe, he's not the one to mess with. Joe, he's going to keep going. He's not going to stop. Joe, he's going to look up your allegations. Joe, he's going to react. Joe, he's going to make $100,000 off of you. Joe, he's going to ruin your entire fan base and take them. Joe, you did a podcast that's very established. I'm only 4 episodes in and you gave me a shout out. Joe, don't do it, Joe. Don't do it. You know how Kamala Harris said, we did it, Joe. That's what he did. You did it, Joe. It's happening. I'm on you. I'm getting clipped like a motherfucking... I'm getting clipped like clippers. Like a haircut. This gonna be everywhere. You think people still gonna rock with you, Joe? No. I'm on you. For life. It's done. We beef forever. Ask Fredo. Ask Pretty Boy Fredo how long we been beefing. Matter of fact, I'ma DM you the nigga number. You text him and say how long this gonna last. He gonna tell you. 20 years minimum. It's like a jail sentence. I don't care what you do. I'ma own you for life.
And like, I'm not even trying to paint this picture like Joe should be terrified. What I'm saying is, if the wrong group of people get a hold of this, it could be a long day for Joe. Okay, that's all I'm saying, bro. If DDG sparks something, it just take a spark. It just take a spark. But I'm telling you, on Wednesday, I'm sure Joe is gonna double down. I'm sure he's gonna double down. And maybe that's just me observing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this won't go nowhere. You know, maybe what he said about DDG is true. He ain't big, and you know. But all I can do is just tell you what I've seen on this side. Because you also got to remember, Joe is a man of a certain age. He really don't know shit about Halle or DDG. So, you know, like, this when he need to, like, get the young people in his ear and listen to them and ask them, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. Not with somebody about to play like this. You know, for some people, it ain't that serious. For DDG, he taking this shit personal. Okay?
I got more accolades than him. I went double plat, and I got 3 golds, not single platinum, double platinum. Real money. 2 million records sold. You got to make 4 pump it ups to equate to moonwalking in Calabasas. Just think about that. And you tell me how Joe Budden on my level. You going against a different beast, Joe Budden. I ain't even got in the studio yet, but I want every dollar and I want your career done. I'm gonna make an example out of you. Y'all finna quit fucking with me like I'm some goofy lame nigga. No, that's not what this is. We like that. I got real YNs that slide in cyber. We cybering you. You ain't gotta be in person. Cyberly, and you on the internet, we own you. Y'all whole podcast need to be taken down. Something is going fishy over there at Joe Budden TV. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I fucked up my sentence. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. We finna turn to Scooby-Doo, y'all. We gonna figure out everything. Everything about JoJo. We're gonna find all your skeletons.
I just, you know, it's crazy because I'm trying to stay neutral. DDG from Michigan, okay? Y'all know I'm from Detroit. He from Pontiac. I'm trying to stay down to my hometown brother. But then I'm a big fan of the podcast. I've been listening to Joe since Taxstone was on every Wednesday, right? But I just feel like something gonna go left. I'm wondering, how is Joe gonna respond to this? I'm wondering, how far is DDG willing to go? Because if today was a sample of what he willing to do, I'm just like, wow. And by the way, I want to know what y'all think about this part, because some of the people who was watching the live, they were, you know, kind of getting that DDG. It's not like he was streaming to 5,000 yes men. Some people did give him a little pushback. I want to know what y'all think about this part, right?
Respectfully, you dragging this. I'm not dragging it. He wasn't dragging it when he said something to me, was he? Now all of a sudden I'm dragging it. Tell these folks stop playing with me and I won't talk about them. I'm not starting nothing with nobody. They start with me. And then when I keep going, all of a sudden, DDG, you're corner, you're dragging the boo. No, I never started it. This man has a platform. I want it. Don't talk about me unless you want to give me fans. Come on now. You ever played that little snake game where you got to eat the other snakes? You know what I'm talking about? It's called IO or something like that. Snake IO or something like that. You got to eat all the snakes. You get bigger and bigger and bigger. Same concept. Don't come by me if you don't want, you know what I'm saying? You don't want me to get bigger.
That's all the clips I got for y'all, man. Like I said, he talked about Joe for about 3 hours. I think today will be the test of what DDG can really do in this situation. If I see, you know, some other places start to post some of these clips, if I see the Shade Room pick this up, if I see some of the other blogs pick this up, I think it might start to do some traction. All right. It's a few hours in. He ended his stream about an hour ago. Okay. We'll just have to see. And I think if you Joe, that's what you do. You wait to see how far this can travel, and it might not be nothing to worry about. It might be something that you gotta, you know, kind of gear up for. But also at the same time, I think Joe has been preparing for somebody to try to dip into the whole, you know, Joe's past thing with Tahiri and Esther. I don't think he's dumb enough to think that he wasn't going to get an enemy that would want to go to those extremes. And look, like I say, I kind of respect Joe because he survived so many of these moments. But we just gotta wait and see, man. We gotta see what academics say too, because you know that's Joe Mans too. And I'm just curious to see what some of the usual suspects got to say about this. And I guess we just wait until Wednesday. All right. Let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.